The Schwimmwagen. This translates to swimming car. This was Germany's World War II amphibious car with an incredible 15,584 units built, making it the most produced amphibious car in history. These were well-loved vehicles by the Germans and even the Allies, who captured them and often pressed them into service for their reliable and versatile use. Today, upwards of 200 Schwimmwagens and many other reproductions exist, with the vehicle being part of several enthusiast groups worldwide. Despite the requirements for the Schwimmwagen's amphibious use, it was one vehicle the Germans did not over-engineer. It was fairly simple, reliable, and built using proven mechanics. The Schwimmwagen used the engine and shared much in common with the Volkswagen Command car, which in turn was based on the civilian vehicle that would become known as the Volkswagen Beetle. Both Porsche and Volkswagen built the Schwimmwagen, with Volkswagen building the larger share of units. The small design of the car, with a wheelbase of only 2 meters, meant that the welded body tubs, or hulls, had to deal with only a limited amount of stress. Initial designs were 40 centimeters longer and suffered from hull ruptures, but this was quickly remedied. Adding to the rigidity of the hull is a complete lack of doors, but the shallow cabin and open top allows for men to get in and out quickly, both on land and in the water. The engine is a humble 25 horsepower, 3,000 RPM, 4-cylinder boxer air-cooled engine. Transmission is a 4-speed manual that offers 4-wheel drive in the first gear or in reverse. The Schwimmwagen has rear portal axles, which provides the vehicle with better ground clearance and reduced drive inline torque stress due to the gear reduction at the wheels. The Schwimmwagen has a top speed of 50 miles per hour or 80 kilometers an hour on land, and 10 kilometers an hour or 6 miles per hour in the water. When entering the water, a screw propeller is simply lowered down from the rear deck/engine cover. A coupling connects the screw propeller to the engine's crankshaft. This only allows for the Schwimmwagen to schwim forward, with steering done using the front wheels, which worked reasonably well as rudders. Steering as such is done the same way in the water as it's done on land. The Schwimmwagen can reverse very slowly in the water by disabling the propeller and putting the car in reverse, allowing for wheel rotation to slowly move the vehicle. Schwimmwagens came with oars that could aid the vehicle in turning and maneuvering using muscle power. Schwimmwagens were produced by Volkswagen at their factory in Fallersleben, which produced 14,276 units. Porsche produced another 1,308 units at their factory in Stuttgart. Bodies and/or hulls are produced by Ambi-Butt in Berlin. Schwimmwagen saw action in virtually every German theater of war, first equipped to SS units on the Eastern Front, useful in marshy areas like those on the Pripyat marshes of northern Ukraine and Belarus. They were used as needed for scouting, transport, dispatching, and as command cars. These cars were appreciated by all who drove them and were often referred to as Frösche, or frogs. One other lesser-known amphibious vehicle used by the Germans was the Trippelwagen, of which about 800 were produced for the Wehrmacht. This Trippelwagen is in Rome. At the end of September 1938, a triple SG6 was used on an advertising drive from Hamburg to Naples, and then crossed the 28-kilometer water route to the island of Capri. Alright, I'm Johnny. Thank you for watching this video on the Schwimmwagen. Remember, if by chance yours does break down, do keep handy the number for towed side assistance. As always, do take care and have a nice rest of your day.